Hi, everybody. Welcome back into the channel. This is Nikki. So good to be here with you one more day. I pray that you are remaining encouraged. I pray that you are keeping your spirits on high. Why? Because what God is going to give you in your next season, family, is going to make you feel as if you've never gone through anything. It's going to do just that for you. I pray today that God will continue to bless all of you. I pray that God will keep you. I pray that God will prosper you, and whatever you touch is going to prosper. And wherever your feet is treading, I want you to know that God is going to give you that place. I want you to be careful for people who coming in your life for convenience. People are coming in your life for convenience, and you've been getting a lot of red flags. You've been getting a lot of red signs. I was asked this question. It's really simple to know. If people are not investing in your life, if people are not giving you equal give and take, if there is no equal reciprocity, family, if you're always the one giving, if you're always the one that is doing, that person is there for their convenience. I don't want you to feel as if you've been taken advantage of so bad in your life that there's no coming back from it. You are going to come back from it because you're going to learn the lessons that you need to learn. And they're not going to get away with doing their best to take advantage of you. You don't ever have to worry about that when it comes to God. People would never get away with doing whatever they did to you, family, that was not right in the eyes of God. They're never going to get away with that. And they're never going to prosper. It doesn't matter how much they build. It doesn't matter what it looks like on the outside to you. Like that person is prospering. Their business is prospering. Their whole life is prospering. And here you are, left behind to pick up the broken pieces of your life. Here you are, left behind to pick up all those fragmented pieces of your life that people have broken because they were in your life for convenience. You're going to make it. And you're going to learn a lot of lessons along your journey. If you're finding yourself keep going through the same thing, that means possibly you're not learning the lessons that you need to learn. And sometimes our heart can be our biggest blessing, and sometimes our heart can be our biggest curse. People broke you. They broke you down as much as they could because they were threatened by your future. You are a threat to so many people, not just the kingdom of darkness, but you are a threat to a lot of people, to a lot of businesses, to a lot of communities, even your own biological family. You're a threat to these people. And you didn't do that intentionally. It's just what God has upon your life. That's it. It is what it is. I want you to say that to yourself and receive it. It is what it is. When God calls you to do something, you're going to get a lot of heat from it. But you got to be able to take that hit and keep on moving. It's just like the time-man's watch. You got to be able to take a licking and keep on ticking. You got to be able to do that. You're going to get hit. And I want you to expect to get hit. But I also want you all to expect to get picked right back up. Some people did their best to cause you to be so broken that you would never come back from this because they feared the person you would always be. People feared the person that you would become. They feared the things that you would accomplish in your life. People held back helping you because sometimes people secretly compete against you. They know the potential that you have, and they know if you get there, what you're going to do. All the positive things that you're going to be able to do to help other people. And a lot of people want all those eyes on them. They do. This is why God takes so long sometimes to bless us, because whenever we're in a mess for so long, we cry, we pray, we beseech God, we beg God, we do everything that we need to do. And the moment that God gets us out of a situation where we've been struggling for so long, we go right back to Egypt. We go right back to bondage. So you be careful when God brings you out of this season. I always want to teach you to forgive, because forgiveness is for you. Forgiveness is not for the other person. Don't ever forget that. Forgiveness is never for the other person. You're going to forgive for you, because you never deserve to go through the rest of your life with that dark cloud hanging over you of what people did to you, how long they did it to you, how they had the nerve, the gall, the audacity to do what they did to you. They had the nerve, the gall, and the audacity to treat you so poorly, because that's exactly how they felt about you. You don't ever have to question how a person treats you. You can answer your own question. That's a rhetorical question. You ask it and you have your own answer. They treat you exactly how they feel about you, family. And they intentionally did their best to break you down because they knew your potential. And they just thought, that would be the spiritual arsenal that would get you down and never put you in a position to get back up. So everything that you go through within this life, use it as a stepping stone. Everything. The good, the bad, and the ugly. You use it as fuel to go forward in your life. You tell yourself that you're going to do it. You take everything that people did to you, you take it, and you build on it. You think about the support you didn't get and you knew you should have gotten it. You think about all the promises that people broke to you. But God will always leave you somebody that won't break a promise. Let me tell you all something. I don't care who promised you anything in this life and didn't do it. God has somebody, He has a ram tied in the bush for you that is going to do it. God has that person that is going to support you. He has that person that's going to love you, that's going to respect you, that is going to honor you, that's going to value you. God has that person. It might not come from the person that you wanted it to come from, but why does it matter? At least you're not going to be left out. Breaking you down was not what they really did. They didn't. They didn't break you down to nothing, family. These people help you elevate. These people help you soar. These people help you transform your life. This is why your life is going to a positive trajectory. This is why your life is changing. This is why your life is shifting. It is. Because God had to open your eyes to some people. God had to really open your eyes to see who you had walking beside you. You know, sometimes we think we have good people walking by us that love us, that respect us, that value us, that honor us, and they don't. They're there for convenience. They have a problem. They have a need. And they want you to fulfill that need, knowing all along what their true intentions are toward you. That is for you to fuel them up, to get them in a good place, and leave you where they found you. This is some of the desires that some people have for you, so be careful. Pray. Always pray and ask God to reveal to you the heart and the intentions of someone. Because God is the only one that knows the heart of man. And the king's heart is in God's hand, and God will turn the king's heart however He chooses. God says He's going to take the foolish things of this world to confound the wise. They help you. They made you. They made you, and they hate it today that everything that they did to you, it made you better. It made you stronger. It made you a wiser person. It made you more tenacious. It made you more consistent. It made you become a more persistent person to your own dreams, to your own vision. Now you know that you need to be loyal to you after being loyal to disloyal people. Always remember, family, it's a dangerous thing to do the right thing for the wrong reason. And you never want to do anything out of timing and out of God's season. Even if God has told us to do something, we must do it in His timing, and we got to do it in His own season. Why? Because if we do it any other way, it's not going to come to fruition. It's just like doing the right thing with the wrong people in the wrong place. You can do the right thing, but if you're doing it in the wrong place, if you're doing it with the wrong people, it's not going to prosper. This is why the lives of so many people are stagnant and it's not progressing, because you are investing in infertile ground. And some people that were connected to you, they knew it. They knew they didn't mean you any good. They knew they were not there to invest in your life. They knew they were not going to make you a priority. They feel bad on their luck, family, and here you come. So be careful, because some people are going to be a sheep. Some people are going to be a wolf, but they're going to be wearing sheep's clothing. Be very careful. Everything that you go through with is going to build you back better. It's going to make you stronger, and it's going to make you a wiser person. God has so many great things for you. God has amazing blessings with your name on it. And don't allow anybody on the outside, family, that don't mean you any good to come in and to decipher all of your blessings that God has for you. I love you. You be encouraged. Hold your head up. Don't forget to like the video, share, and subscribe. This is Nikki, and it's a pleasure to be in your home. Before I go, don't forget, I'm not reaching out to anybody. So be careful of these scammers that you see in the comment section of our videos. Just delete the reply and continue to report them. Thank you for everything that you do, supporting the book, all your prayers, and all of your acts of kindness. God bless you. We'll talk later. Bye-bye.